Ainsi, pour l'enfant et son ours, c'est par des gestes sans cesse renouvelés que la peluche neuve va devenir un objet unique. Certains ours sont usés jusqu'à la trame d'amour et fatigués de trop de tendresse. Ce sont les rituels de caresse et de succion qui finissent par modeler l'ours.
The pattern for the teddy bear, it's very simple. Anyone who can knit and count can knit a bear. Anyone. Ladies, gentlemen and children. It starts off with the needles and you put the bear on the needles, you knit the legs and then you knit the rest of the bear. Here we have a bear that's ready to be joined together. His feet and his head are the same colour and his jacket with the paws are the same colour. We then fold the bear together and we stitch down here and down here and then we turn him inside out like this bear. We then take the stuffing like this and we push it into the bear's head. We then fun for the child, but it also means the bear has somewhere to live. It's got a little string so the child can hang it on the end of the bed, put it on its wrist and take it with it. It also has space for other treasures.
Certes, il ne peut pas entendre, mais les enfants lui ont cependant déjà fait de nombreuses confidences. Il ne peut pas non plus parler, mais il a déjà consolé tant d'enfants. Je dois avouer qu'il m'est particulièrement beau. Malgré cela, chacun était pris à son charme. À quoi cela tient? On ne peut pas le dire exactement, car finalement, il ne voit rien.
Surprising, the boys choose the brightest coloured bears. You would expect them to choose maybe the bear like this, which is a little bit darker, or a bear like this, which is a little bit darker. But sometimes the boys choose these bears, and sometimes they choose the pink bears. Doesn't really matter. A bear is a teddy bear. Not boy, not girl, just a bear. But a friend. A very dear friend.
Mais qui a observé un jour les yeux d'un ours sait quel être espiègle et bon se cache derrière ce regard savant. Attentif et inquiet, je m'interrogeais sur ces nouveaux propriétaires qui manifestaient tous les signes du plaisir, voire ceux d'une jubilation certaine, à moins que ce ne fussent ceux de la tendresse, qui pouvaient inspirer ma peluche râpée, ma truffe recousue, ou mes pauvres vieilles jambes éclatées et maintes fois ravaudées.
The English bear stays here. He stays in France. The French bear is going back to England, to the children's department at the local hospital, into the care of the play supervisors. And he's going to be hung on the notice board and he's going to receive postcards from his French friends, his bear friends over here. His name is Monsieur Peluche and he's going to hang on the board in England to say Bonjour Angleterre. Thank you.
Remerciements à l'ours dans tous ses états, chez Chêne, les ours en peluche, chez Dessin et Tollerat, les poupées, une histoire millénaire, chez La Martinière.
It's free, it's new. The bear will come to the child and the bear is given to the child. No charge, nothing. When the child goes home, the bear can go with it. If the child doesn't want the bear, it has to be destroyed, because if it's been in hospital, you can't sterilise the bears to such a high degree that they will not pass on disease to anyone else. So we hope that the child will actually keep the bear, because it would make me very sad, and the bears very sad, if they had to be destroyed. I think most children would keep them. I don't think they would leave them behind.
Les auteurs qui s'occupent de ce problème, comme par exemple Claire Henning, considèrent qu'il est excessivement important que le teddy bear soit un jouet que les petits garçons puissent s'aimer sans être obligés d'entendre le reproche suivant « les garçons ne jouent pas à la poupée ».
Bears were sterilized. They shrink. They go small and they're no good. They go hard, they shrink, and there's not the cuddle. But I don't think many children would leave them behind. It would be nice for the children to take them home and then to have to bring them back to the hospital and say, could you please repair my bear, he's worn out. But it would be nice to maybe later on as adults, and they have grandchildren and they're cleaning out a cupboard, and the child says, "Ah, Granny, what's this?" And Granny can say, "Oh, Grandad, oh, when I was a little child, I was in hospital and they gave me that bear, and he was my friend and I've kept him ever since." And I think that would be lovely. Just to show the...
Perhaps showing, yes. Yes, this doll, Christina, is typically English?
Yes. It has evolved from the rag doll, which was originally just a piece, literally, a piece of rags, which were wrapped together for a child's plaything. And gradually it's evolved into a doll which we recognise as a dolly shape. And this evolved in the Queen Victoria days, and these dolls are dressed typically in clothes from the Victorian era. They have their long skirts.
On peut faire des jouets et des poupées avec presque n'importe quoi. Mais la question intéressante est pour quelle raison et dans quel but? Ceci conduit directement à une interrogation essentielle. Qu'est-ce qu'une poupée?
I think it is just patience. It's something I enjoy doing. I enjoy doing craft work. I make dolls and I make mice. And it just is patience. I enjoy it. But I think it comes from my mother. My mother was a dressmaker. And as she got older in her life, when she was 80 years old, she was still making wedding gowns. Very, very fine wedding gowns. And so perhaps I've taken after her. I hope so. It would be rather nice to think I had.
En effet, la définition de l'objet reste extrêmement souple, motivée par ce que l'on souhaite accepter ou refuser. Elle permet néanmoins une grande échappée dans le domaine du figuré, de l'affectif, de l'imagination, du fusionnel.
My first love is the doll, but much more complicated than the teddy bears. Their faces are handmade, are hand-produced, hand-embroidered. A lot of their clothes are hand-finished. And again, it's a very soft doll for a child, but it would be no good for a child in hospital. It's too big, and the clothes come off, and so many things would be lost. It's really a doll for a child of maybe 6 or 7 who would like to undress it, and maybe have another set of clothes for it so it could do its laundry and press its things, and makes a very, very pleasant toy.
Une poupée peut être aussi bien un jouet en forme de poupon, d'enfant ou d'adulte qu'une personne moralement contrôlée par autrui, une marionnette ou une jolie femme, fut-il.
For the Victorian dolls, which I had made about 30 years ago. And it gives you the description of the doll and how to make it, and it gives you the pattern. And it's just like haute couture. You cut out your patterns, you have your sleeves and your bodice, and you put it together just the same way as a dressmaker would put together a dress for you going out to a special do, to a dinner or something like that. You have the pantaloons, and then you have all the accessories to make the doll rather beautiful. You have the lace and the broderie anglais for the petticoats. You have the ribbons and the other lace for the trimmings. We have the basket if she wants to take her lavender or her flowers, and we have the flowers which she can put in her hair just to make her perhaps a little more beautiful. And then we have the materials. Children will graduate from teddy bears and soft toys to dollies maybe at about 3 years old. They'll have a baby doll which they put into nappies and they feed it with a baby's bottle, and then they'll graduate to a little more sophisticated doll. Unfortunately, the plastic dollies are taking over from these specialised dollies. You have Cindy doll with her shapely figure and all her beautiful clothes. These dolls are not terribly shapely, but they are very sweet. And then of course boys have dolls, not dolls like this, not like Cindy. And I don't think boys realise they do play with dolls, but they have Action Man. And Action Man is a doll. And I think there is another one, very fashionable Buzz Lightyear and things like that. These are dolls, but they're The material of Provence I know a little about. I have researched it in England, and I'm very interested in its history and how it started, and it eventually, first of all, came from India. The cotton is beautiful, very easy to work. The colours are bright, the colours are lovely, and the patterns are small. For a doll like this, you want a small pattern. You don't want something really, really big.
Poupée destinée aux enfants, cadeau de mère ou d'aïeux, poupée pour grandir, pour aimer, pour conjurer le sort ou pour échapper à la tristesse du quotidien. Elles sont à nos côtés, fragiles et éternelles, depuis l'aube de l'humanité. Les poupées peuvent-elles venir encore et toujours au secours de ceux qui les aiment, dans la solitude ou la sollicitude? Pouvons-nous les déposer en offrande respectueuse aux autels de nos divinités, qui s'appellent progrès, mais aussi nostalgie, technologie ou nouvelle conscience de la nature, s'introduisent dans nos rites de passage, bercent les nourrissons, facilitent la sortie de l'enfance et nous aident à vaincre les monstres de nos frayeurs. Elles régissent encore les relations entre les deux sexes et réveillent la vocation de Pygmalion qui sommeille en nous. Je viendrai toujours de la tristesse du regard d'un jeune enfant qui ne reconnaissait plus sa poupée, lavée, soigneusement restaurée par sa grand-mère, maniaque de propreté. On s'appliquait à lui faire remarquer qu'elle avait la même robe, mais sans tache, les mêmes cheveux, mieux brossés, le même visage. Oui, c'est vrai, répondit-il entre deux soupirs, les larmes aux yeux. Mais elle n'a plus l'odeur de ma poupée.
I prefer this. I much prefer this to a rather hard Cindy doll, which you can't really cuddle. You can dress, but you can't cuddle. This one, you can. You can cuddle it and take it to your heart.
Yes, Christina, nous sommes aujourd'hui le 27, the 27 of June, de juin 2004, and I give you congratulations for your passion and I hope your message is transmitted.
Thank you. And please, lots of teddy bears. Lots and lots of teddy bears. Thank you very much, Marco. I've enjoyed doing this.